What's up guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you 2021 Hyundai Palisade. Now I know a lot of people are interested in this car, particularly because it's been very popular for the last 2 years or so. Everyone has been talking about this mid-size family SUV. This car came out around 2019 model year, and it's got pretty modern design, I want to say. When you look at the front grille, it's somewhat aggressive. It's got the LED running daylight, and then it has the headlight over here and then fog lights right there. It's got really interesting design. It's got the radar and camera sensors right under the Hyundai logo. I want to say it's a pretty good design overall from the front end. I want to say the color looks beautiful. It's got the roof rails right here. Looks beautiful. This car has the 20-inch wheels. It's got the nice geometry going on. Let's take a look at the back side of the car. Now, one of the things that I like about this car is that you don't have to touch any buttons or anything for the lift gate to open. All you need to do is to get closer to the trunk space, wait for something like 3 seconds, and then it automatically opens the trunk. Right now it's doing it. You guys notice I didn't touch anything, it automatically opens it. Now the back space is pretty useful. It's got plenty of space. It's got nice controllers on the back side of the car where you can electronically fold the third row seats, and you can also fold the second row seats, which is kind of interesting. Not many mid-size family SUVs generally have these features, so these are definitely luxury features. So you can click these buttons and as you guys can see, it folds the third row seats up, which I think is a very helpful feature. And then same, you can just hit these buttons and then very convenient. And here's the key fob for Palisade. It looks like a typical Hyundai key fob, nothing particularly impressive. Guys, now we're gonna unlock the car and then I'm gonna show you guys the back row. But to do that, I can unlock the car by pushing this button twice. And then now it should be unlocked. Now I want to pay attention to the door. I feel like it's got the pretty nice design going on. There's this like sort of 3 layers of material used. This material is a little bit of a softer plastic, and then there's this wood looking trim, which I think is beautiful. And then this white panel is leather or maybe leather imitation. And I really love this geometry on this. I think it looks beautiful. Another feature I noticed that this got the sunshade where you can manually pull it up and then it covers you from sun. Alright, now I'm going to show you guys how to get to the third row seats. Now, there's a couple of ways of doing this. Hyundai allows you to do that on infotainment system. In addition to that, there's 2 buttons here that allows you to do that. One is right here on the top, and then the other one is at the bottom. And probably this one is intended for kids, and then this one's probably for adults. So you can use any of these buttons, and then the second row seat easily slides down, as you guys can see. And then now I'm gonna be able to get in to the third row seat. All right. Now, I'm about 5'10", and the third row seats aren't particularly spacious, but I want to say there's a decent amount of space. Maybe not ideal for an adult, but kids can easily sit here. There's some cool features. I'm seeing that there's a USB port, there's cup holders. Same thing on that right side, there's cup holders, there's USB port as well. And then there's air vents right above me, which is kind of cool. So yeah. Now I'm gonna show you guys how the second row seat looks like. Like I said, I'm around 5'10", and I have plenty of leg room. The headroom is pretty good. There's central controllers for the rear passengers. There's temperature control. There's electric outlet. There's the cigarette lighter. There's USB port embedded behind the front seats, which is kind of cool feature. This particular model has a captain seat. The rear seats are pretty comfortable. Now, this one also has the heated and ventilated rear passenger seats, which is very impressive. There's the moonroof vents right above here. And yeah, I want to say it's pretty comfortable back in here. Alright guys, now we move on to the driver's side on Hyundai Palisade. Now, when you open the driver's door, first thing I'm noticing is this beautiful interior. Now, once you shut the door, you can feel how isolated the cabin is. You see that kind of 3-layer concept applied almost anywhere in this cabin. You can see soft plastic at the top, wood trim next, and then this white, beautiful quilted design language applied almost everywhere in this car. I feel like the material is pretty quality. This is kind of a interesting, almost like a carbon fiber design. And then there's the white soft plastic. There's the screen is beautiful. There's the dark black, kind of piano black going on around the screen. Now this car has a digital dashboard that changes based on the driving mode. Eco mode, it somewhat becomes green, and then snow mode is a different design. So for each driving mode, there's a different dashboard design. The knob for driving mode is pretty easy to use. I feel like one of the most progressive features of this car is the fact that there's no transmission shifter. It's just buttons right here, which is kind of odd to use. You hit the brake, once you hit rear, the camera functionalities come up. You hit neutral and then drive mode. Now this car has the automatic brake, so you don't have to worry about that. This car has a beautiful camera system. Once you move the steering, the lines are gonna move, so that's kind of cool. Also, this little screen on the right side will show you how much you're steering, so that is really nice touch from Hyundai. You can also control what's on the sides. The camera also has the hitch mode, so once you put it on, you can easily connect this to a hitch. Generally, trucks have this feature, so it's kind of impressive that Hyundai put that feature to a mid-size family SUV. The infotainment system is pretty easy to use. The touchpad is pretty responsive. You got the main page, which is very simple. It's not super exciting. One of the things that I really like is being able to control the rear air conditioning as well. So that's kind of nice. There's the quiet mode. What this one does is it turns off all the speakers in the back so that if you have kids or adults sleeping or taking rest in the back, they can be comfortable. Map is pretty good. Of course, it's not going to be as good as using something like a Google Maps on a smartphone, but I think it does the job. It's pretty nice. This car has plenty of space. So you push and then that storage opens up. You can put wallet here. There's USB port. There's also wireless charging. Center console also have this storage space. There's this little portion There's a deeper portion where you can fit decent amount of items. It's got the USB-C and cigarette lighter thing as well. The headliner is pretty soft and good quality. So Hyundai did a great job overall with the headliner. It's really nice, it's soft and comfortable. Now this car has the regular sunroof. This button right here, it's like stylish button right in the middle that allows you to open up and down. Now you can also control the rear moonroof right here. And so once you open it, it looks like that. You can also close it from here, which is kind of cool touch. This particular model has ventilated seat, heated seats, as well as heated steering wheel. Steering wheel is okay. It's a typical Hyundai. It's got the plastic in the middle. It's got the leather material around it. It's got all the typical controllers. This car also has the pedal shifters for the transmission. Now, one thing that this car doesn't have, which is kind of surprising, is steering wheel is not electronically controlled. It's got the lever that allows you to move up and down, forward and backward. I guess Hyundai just didn't have the need to put that feature in. Alright guys, now doing a little test drive with the 2021 Hyundai Palisade. Now, my first impression is that the cabin is extremely quiet. You don't really hear much wind noise. You don't hear much engine noise, which is surprising. I used to have 2017 Hyundai Elantra, and it was an okay car, but it was not quiet at all. But Hyundai did a great job on this one. Road noise isn't too bad. I feel like it's well isolated. Now I'm just driving through the neighborhood and it's pretty comfortable. This car has 3.8 liter V6 engine, which produces around 290 horsepower at 6,000 RPM. It's built in 8-speed automatic transmission. So far it feels like pretty adequate. This car also has the auto stop, so as soon as you stop at the light, it'll automatically stop. The turn signal cameras are amazing. Now we're getting onto the highway. I really like the turn signal camera. It's really helpful. I don't really think you need to move your head at all. Like, I have a pretty good angle with that camera. I don't need to tilt my head anymore. Let me try the right hand side as well. When I did that, I'm looking at it, yeah, I feel like I have the almost same angle compared to the camera view. Now I'm going to show you guys how the drive mode works on this one. As soon as you put the sport mode on, I'm realizing the steering wheel is getting stiff. So you can immediately feel that. As far as the driving quality go, I don't think I noticed as much. Maybe the suspensions are getting a little bit firmer, but the intention of this car is not sport. This is not designed to be fast. It's not designed to handle all that well. This car is just a family SUV. You just get in, take your kids to school, go to work, and be comfortable. Now, I know that a lot of people who prefer kind of more rugged SUV, kind of more sportive SUV, people buy Kia Telluride, which is the sister car. But I feel like with this model, Hyundai definitely aimed people who are more into comfort. And this car gives you that. Now, I want to say the direct competition of this car would be something like Toyota Highlander, maybe a Mazda CX-9, Ford Explorer, all these mid-size family SUVs. But looking at all these cars, I feel like Hyundai provides a lot more. It's got all these cool technology features, all the electronic features that you would normally see in a luxury SUV. Wind noise is not bad, so I feel like it's got the really nice aerodynamics. The visibility is pretty nice. I can easily see what's around me. Now, this car is actually pretty big, but it doesn't feel all that big. Alright, now we're gonna do a quick sound test on this car. It's got the Harman Kardon speaker system.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad. So be wise and keep on reading the signs of my body. I'm on tonight, you know my hips don't lie. I'm starting to feel it's right. All the attraction, just leave me.
I can definitely feel how good the sound system is. One of the things that I really want to try on this car is highway driving assistance. The car will kind of steer a little bit and help you stay in the line, which is a really nice touch. The system will adjust your speed, but after like a minute or so, it's gonna warn you to keep your hands on. So it's not kind of Tesla style autopilot. I want to say it's very helpful, especially if you're driving on the highway for long hours. It's gonna be helpful. One of the things that the assistance will do is that it'll adjust to the speed, to the legal speed limit. And so Hyundai was very thoughtful for that. Like, I'm not really doing much. The car is kind of handling the driving and kind of adjusting to the lane. I believe this car has the calligraphy trim, which is the highest level. For that reason, this car has pretty impressive safety features. It not only prevents front and end collisions, but also prevents collision when changing lanes. So when you change a lane, if there's a car in the blind spot, the car will automatically adjust your steering, hit the brakes, and warn the driver. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching my video. Please do not forget to subscribe my channel and hit that like button for this video. See you guys on the next one.